Hey guys, how's it going? It's Riley, and welcome back to my channel. So I kind of wanted to do this really makeshift update video just to kind of fill you guys in on what my plans are for the new year, because it's currently December 26th. I hope you all had a Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Today's the first day of Kwanzaa, and it's also the 4th day of Hanukkah, I think. What's math? I don't know, I can't count. Anyway, regardless, I hope you have a fantastic holiday season, and it's so haphazard, I didn't bother making my bed because I didn't want to move Dot. She's right there. But anyway, guys, sorry for the rough voice. I've had a cough today because God knows I can't stay healthy for longer than like 20 minutes. But anyway, so I haven't really made a video in a while, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that I just have a really hard time with the up and go, and it's really hard for me to make content because I'm so afraid that it'll flop and then I've wasted my time. And it's like I want to make something because I enjoy it, but I also like making content for you guys, so it's kind of like it's a hit or miss bag, and I want to make content that I'm happy with. And right now, in this current state in my life, it's hard for me to do that because I don't really have the software to do it. Like right now, my phone is recording this. It's being held up on a really cheap little tripod that has a Yu-Gi-Oh! tin underneath it and a little 3-drawer organizer, and then I have my computer recording the audio so you guys can hear me better. And it's just kind of like, my computer is like 6 months old, or 6 months, oh my god, 6 years old. So like, it can't process shit. It takes forever for it takes me 5 hours to render a video. So even if I want to make a video for a specific day, like if I wanted to make a Christmas video, I would have had to have made it like 2 days in advance, just so my computer doesn't overheat, because I also have to prop it up on its side and put the fan right in front of it, just so it doesn't overheat while it's processing the video. So, and it takes that long for a 14-minute video, like when I try to do my Love Life Scouts. So anyway, the point is the reason why I can't bring myself to make any really heavy content videos like I want to, it's mostly because of my technology. It's really holding me back. So right now I'm at a kind of a standstill on what I can make. These simple vlog style videos would be something I could make a lot quicker. And I've kind of asked during the live streams that I have every Saturday if people want to see those and hear me talk about any kind of topic that's kind of in my life at the moment. And people have said yeah, so I guess I'm going to start kind of working on that. I'm not positive what my topics will be about, but you know, maybe it could just be like things I've gone through or things that are going on in my life. But I really don't know. Well, you know, we're just gonna kind of ride the train and see what happens. So yeah, and then 2020 is gonna be a pretty big year for me. Number one, I'm turning 30 years old in 2020, and as kind of bad as it sounds, I never really thought I'd make it to 30. That's really dark, I'm sorry. It's just kind of like, so much has happened in my life, and my anxiety and depression don't really get any better with time, and to be able to make it to 30 is insane. But 2020 is also the year that I'm going to be moving away from my hometown, and it's a scary premise, because I'm a Taurus on borderline with a Gemini, and Tauruses have always been said that they don't like change, and that's so true. I'm not really big on change. If I can't control it, or if it's in my entertainment, that's one thing, but like in my real daily life, it's like no. And I'm gonna be moving almost 12 hours away from my family, and it's gonna be a completely new start for me. I'm gonna be where nobody knows who I am. I can kind of basically reinvent myself for the first time in my life, because I've always been the nice girl. Not that I wouldn't be nice, but I'm just saying, like, I've always been the nice girl. I don't really talk too much unless it's about a subject that I know about, and then I rant like a mad woman, and that makes people not like me. But, you know, it's kind of the idea that I get to be more of myself than this caricature that I've put on for so long. And I want to be true to myself in the sense that I don't want to seem fake. And I want to make content on this channel that I'm happy with, because I do have things I want to talk about and things I want to discuss, and it's just like, getting my ideas out there can sometimes be pretty difficult. And I think that a lot of that has to do with my ADHD and the fact that I have a lot of mental issues, and focusing on myself is sometimes difficult. And I'm also not the greatest speaker because I tend to say a lot. I tend to be like and or so, and I don't really have the kind of dictation that is required for a YouTuber. So I'm kind of a little different in that regard. But, you know, at the same time, you guys seem interested in my life, which I really appreciate. You know, I've been doing these live streams every Saturday since September, something I just decided to do. And while viewership has gone down, there are a lot of you who consistently come every single Saturday, and that really makes me happy. I've only missed 2 Saturdays. One it was when I went to see Hamilton, and then the other one I don't remember. But I know that I've been there more Saturdays than I thought I would, which really surprises me. I didn't expect to consistently keep it up. But at the same time, Saturday would roll around and I would be like, you know, everybody's going to expect me to do a live stream today, so I have to do one. And it makes me happy that you guys, you know, show up and you're there and you talk to me about things you want to see on my channel eventually. And it's just nice to be able to talk with you guys like person to person rather than like YouTuber to... I don't even want to call you guys my fans. You're just my friends, you know? Like, I don't like the idea of that. I don't like that term because it makes me sound like I'm full of myself, and I'm definitely not. How many subscribers do I have? Like 3.8, like, you know, thousand? Like, that's absolutely nothing. That's like a penny in comparison to like what YouTube really is in the grand scheme of things. But even though it's not a lot, like, I love every single one of you, and that's more than I ever thought I would ever have. And a lot of that came from when I first started doing my Sandersides reacts. And because Sandersides is such an episodic series, it's really difficult to build a channel just on that content itself. Sometimes it's kind of hard because I do have theories and stuff, but at the same time there's such a long span between episodes that if I want to make YouTube something that I can do on the side, then I'm gonna have to bring more of myself into the channel. And I know that don't mean the numbers will go down, because I know a lot of people came here for Sandersides content, and if that's what you want to see, I understand. It's completely understandable. So I want to I want to be true to that statement, but at the same time I also want to do things on YouTube that I've always wanted to do. And one of those things is to do anime content. Now, I'm not into anime as much as I used to be, and I missed a lot of big shows in the past like 5 to 10 years because I just kind of stopped watching. Like, I'm not a fan, like I am. I have a big collection of anime. I watched anime all throughout high school. I started when I was a kid, going all the way up until I'd probably say until like I was 23, 24, and then I kind of started falling down a little bit in anime. And I don't really know what the catalyst for that was, because I still watch anime reviewers on YouTube, so I know what the bigger shows are. I just haven't been able to force myself to sit down and watch it, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm always afraid of wasting time. And I think that comes from getting older. I'm always afraid that, like, what if I sit down and watch this 12-episode anime and it's terrible? And so I've wasted, you know, 6 hours of my time watching this show that sucks. But then in the same vein of that, you know, what if I sit down and watch a show and it's good? It's obviously a double-edged sword, and I really need to get over that fear. I'm always afraid of wasting time, but then you know what I do? I sit in my bed scrolling through social media, wasting my time. So it's never really going to be... it's hard for me as somebody with depression and anxiety to get up and do something that I want to make. Like, I really want to make a Sandersides parody with my own sides, because I have fan created my own sides, and I think it would be fun to kind of be a little meta joke and have fun talking about the Sandersides with my own sides. I'm not an actress by any stretch of the imagination, so it would just be for fun. But I think it would be interesting to try. I always did want to do drama in high school, and I think the reason I didn't was because I was obviously scared of judgment and scared of making a fool of myself, which I kind of do in my daily life anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I really just want to enjoy my time on YouTube and document things that happen in my life. So yeah, some of my channel will become like a vlog style. It'll be about places that me and CJ go and places that we have fun, things that we do. It could be about my cats and their journey, because I still want to make the video about Virgil and Callie coming into my life. They've been here for about 10 months now. We've got them in May. May's 5th, so that'd be actually 7 months. But we think they're older than that. So, yeah. I want to make content that I think you guys would enjoy, and things that I wouldn't mind watching on YouTube from other content creators that I enjoy. So, you know, those things are up your alley, then you're up your alley. I'm probably not going to post any Love Life content just because I'm playing the game, and I do consistently play the game. I log in every day. I play my single game every day, all that stuff. But I don't really spend money that much in the game anymore. Like, I only spent money the other day because I got some Google Play money for Christmas. If it hadn't been for that, I probably wouldn't have spent any money in the game because I just don't have any to spend. I missed 3 days about a week ago because of my pneumonia, and that really kicked me in the butt. So luckily I've had some monetary help from a lot of beautiful, sincere, amazing people on Tumblr, as well as CJ's parents, and it's really helped me to get through this hard period in my life. Luckily, coming up in February, there is a time period, you know, you get the tax season, and then the company that I work for also gives bonus checks in the February month. So both of those things will help, tax plus the bonus, and that'll help me get back up on my feet and get back to not feeling like I'm drowning all the time every time I get paid. I'm also going to try to start doing a weekly, trying to do my bills in a weekly fashion rather than all in one time in 1 month, because I tend to do that because I'm silly. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. The point is I'm going to try to turn my life around in 2020. I always tell myself, you see those things on, like, I'm going to be the new me, the true me in the next coming year. And everybody's always like, oh, what are your New Year's resolutions? And I know a lot of people make jokes on the fact that, like, you're going to make New Year's resolutions and then you're going to just not keep them, which is a Sandersides episode. Sorry. But yeah, the 4th episode of Sandersides is a new year of lying to myself in song. And that episode actually does ring pretty true for the most part. You make all these New Year's resolutions, and then by the second week of the year, you're falling back into your same old things. But the thing is a New Year's resolution never ends. It's something that continuously happens, and you make a conscious effort to do something different with your life. Whether or not you do it every day doesn't really matter. The idea is that you change your perspective and you try to do the new thing all the time. And if you don't manage to do that, doesn't make you a failure. If you decide to do something new and you only do it 2 days out of that week, that's still a victory because you still did the thing. It still occurred. You have to give yourself credit for the things you did accomplish rather than what you didn't. And growing up, it's been really difficult internally because both at my job and when I lived at home, there were times where I wasn't given credit for the things I did do, and instead I was ridiculed for the things I didn't. And it really hit hard on me because now I tend to overextend myself and do everything and take charge of everything that I do because I want to make sure that no one can say that I didn't do it. No one can say that, oh, well, yeah, you did this, this, and this, but what about this other thing? Like, you didn't do that. Why didn't you do that too? I don't want to give anybody a reason to say that, so I tend to do more than I guess I have to do. But regardless, guys, I just want to thank you guys for the support that you gave me in 2019. My channel grew largely in this year. Not sure exactly how much because I never got a yearly update from YouTube, but whatever. I just know that I gained a lot of subscribers this year, at least over 2,000, if not more. And doing that in a year, that's insane. Like, I know if I made content, people would watch it. I just have to get over the hurdle of knowing people want to see my content instead of, like, being afraid that I'm annoying them by showing up in their sub box. Sometimes it's just really hard because I'm not the kind of person to make it all about me. And that's definitely not what I want to do. I want to talk about content that makes me happy. I want to highlight content that is enjoyable to me and makes me smile. And if that happens to be a catalyst for, people enjoying my channel, then that's what it is. So I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully 2020 will be a bright future for all of us. I'm going to try to step out with the right foot. I'm going to try to make more content on this channel as fast as I can, albeit with my slow computer. I'm going to try to also lose weight and like gain a better self-respect for my appearance and how I look, because I really don't like how I look. So maybe 2020 can help me, you know, accept my body for how it is, and maybe I can inspire other people who are unhappy with their appearance to, you know, be a little bit more, I guess, understanding of how their body looks. Maybe not acceptance, but at least understanding. And, you know, just a general overview of my life, doing more vlogs about certain topics that are important to me, and just in general being myself on my YouTube channel instead of putting on this facade of like I'm a all well kept together YouTuber, because I'm definitely not. And of course, you know, I really appreciate you guys consistently calling me Riley. That's really important to me. I really don't mind being called Amanda. Amanda is my birth name. Neither name really is more important to me. They're kind of the same. It's intermixed because the only person in real life that calls me Riley is CJ. Everybody else, like my parents, my brother, my friends, my job, like no one else calls me Riley other than CJ and you guys. And that's really important to me because it's not just a persona. Riley is a name that means more freedom to me, because not that I dislike the name Amanda. I've come a little bit more to terms with it than I did when I did a video a while back about a new me. I kind of have accepted that Amanda will always be part of me, but Riley is a name that I can also accept too. So, you know, it's either, you know, and I prefer being called Riley on the internet because I feel like I want to put out a more genuine version of me, and if I keep calling myself Amanda, it's like not as genuine, I guess. But we shall see. But yeah, guys, hopefully we will be a little bit more active in 2020. I'm going to try to start planning actual videos and recording actual content and getting it out there to you guys. And I hope you guys will be here for the long haul. This video is very long. If you stayed until the very end, I really appreciate it. Be sure to like the video and subscribe and all those funky things that YouTube makes you do. I will also maybe be opening the subscribe feature, not subscribe feature, what is it? The join feature, where you can donate to my channel to help get more content. That if that's something you guys are interested in, I don't mind. I have had somebody ask me on Tumblr about that. So I'll see if I can get it to work. I don't really know what benefits it would get you guys. There would have to be a lot of you for it to really like do anything, because I don't know how to make emojis or anything like that. But we'll figure it out as the days go on, and we'll see where this leads us. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love all you guys, gals, and non-binary pals, everything in between or nothing at all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!